VMU-1 was tasked to deploy a Pioneer detachment to Bosnia during the summer of 1996 in support of Task Force Eagle NATO units. VMU-1 packed up, deployed, and flew their first mission in July of 1996. 7 air vehicles were used during the deployment in support of Operation Joint Endeavor. This video contains scenes from actual surveillance missions conducted in cooperation with I-4 forces. Missions were relayed via Pioneer System remote receive sets to units in the Pioneer operating area, including the Nord Brigade. Launches were conducted at Pappy Boyington Airfield using either the pneumatic rail launcher or a Rato bottle. The data link antenna, runway, and pneumatic launcher can each be viewed in this scene. The Pioneer operated up to 100 miles from this base near Tuzla. More than 200 Bosnian civilians visited the airfield. The Marines invited the neighboring civilians to visit the field to build trust and dispel rumors about guided missiles and bombs. The Marines explained through interpreters the peaceful missions which the Marines were conducting. This mission covered the Uzora River area near the camp of a Mujahideen Muslim faction. They were noted for their terrorist activities and had threatened to bomb some of the I-4 bases in the area. Numerous missions included flying over the Mujahideen training area near the bridge, looking for specific vehicles that could be used for bombing I-4 bases. The tasking for this mission was to count and identify all the vehicles and equipment in this authorized weapon storage area in the Derventa area, noting any changes. Zooming in, vehicles and equipment were easily identified and inventoried. Tanks, artillery pieces, BTR-70s, and engineering equipment was clearly identifiable. This mission lasted for 3 hours. This geothermal power plant in the Lukovic area was used as a grid verification landmark for equipment checks and calibration. An authorized checkpoint was observed nearby. An area of heavily damaged homes can be seen along this road, which leads to a 1st Brigade checkpoint. From an altitude of 2,100 feet, an armored personnel carrier is clearly visible. This mission was requested to monitor the movement and actions of Serbian troops and Muslims attempting to return to homes they had been forced to leave. This particular mission flew 5.3 hours during the day, returned to base for refueling, and flew 4 more hours after dark. Nighttime imagery was obtained in the Goratic area. Most night missions were requested to search for civil unrest. This mission was flown at an altitude of 2,336 feet above ground level, as seen on the annotated screen. Most of the missions flown by Pioneer in Bosnia were flown at approximately 2,000 feet above ground level. This altitude, combined with the zoom capability of the camera, resulted in excellent imagery. During a mission to survey a Mujahideen training camp, the unit was dynamically retasked to search for an armored personnel carrier reported to be operating near the local police station. Pioneer was immediately diverted to the area and began the search. About 80% of all missions were dynamically retasked. After completion of missions, the Pioneer air vehicle returned to Boyington Airfield at Camp Angelo and was recovered on the runway, where ground crews prepared the air vehicle for the next mission.